Dear students, in the last class we discussed some application type questions. In this class also we are going to solve some more application type questions. So let us consider the first question. There are 5 terms in an AP. The sum of these terms is 55 and the fourth term is 5 more than the sum of the first 2 terms. Find the terms of the AP. Understand the question clearly. Find the terms of the AP. Terms of the AP means that is a general form. So general form of the AP. So there are 5 terms of an AP. You know the general form of the AP. What is the general form? A plus D, A plus 2D, so on. So find the terms of the AP means we have to find the value of A as well as D. So let the terms, how many terms? There are 5 terms in an AP. So let the terms A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D and A plus 4D are in AP. So this is a general form. First term, second term, third term, fourth term and the fifth term. So what is the condition given? There are 5 terms in an AP. The sum of these terms is 55. So their sum. So sum means A plus D plus A plus 2D plus A plus 3D plus A plus 4D. So which is equal to, that is given 55. Now add the like terms. A plus A, 2A, 3A, 4A, 5A. So that is 5A plus D plus 2D, 3D plus 3D, 6D plus 4D, that is 10D. So 10D equal to 55. Just look at the coefficient. So here 5A, 10D, 55. So 5 is the common term. So divide throughout by 5. So here A plus 2D equal to, divide by 5, 11. So let it be equation number 1. A plus 2D equal to 11. So this is the first equation. So what is the second condition given? And the fourth term is 5 more than the sum of the first 2 terms. So the fourth term, how can we write the fourth term? So fourth term, that is A4. So A4 equal to, so fourth term is 5 more than the, 5 more means that is plus 5. So plus 5. 5 more than the sum of the first 2 terms. Which are the 2 terms? First 2 terms, that is A and A plus D. So first term A1 plus A2. So this is the condition. Fourth term that is A4 is 5 more means plus 5 more than the sum of the first 2 terms. So how can we write the A4? Fourth term means A plus 3D. Here n equal to 4, so n minus 1 means 4 minus 1, that is 3D. So A plus 3D equal to A1. A1 means first term that is A. So plus A2, second term, A plus D plus 5. Let's simplify. So A plus 3D equal to A plus A, 2A plus D plus 5. Now transpose all the variable terms to the left hand side. So A plus 3D plus 2A becomes minus 2A plus D becomes minus D, which is equal to 5. A minus 2A plus A minus 2A, so bigger number sign minus, so minus A plus 3D minus D plus 2D equal to 5. So that is the equation 2. So equation 1, A plus 2D equal to 11. Equation 2 minus a plus 2d equal to 5. So these are the linear equation. Now solve these two equations. So we will get the value of first term a as well as the common difference d. So the first equation a plus 2d equal to 11. First equation. And the second equation minus a plus 2d equal to 5. Equation number 2. Just look at the coefficient. So here the coefficient is 1. So here also coefficient is 1. Coefficient is same. What about the variable? Variable also same. Plus a minus a. By adding 1 and 2, so the variable term a becomes a 0. So equation 1 plus equation 2 we get plus a minus a, that is 0. Plus 2d 4d equal to 11 plus 5 16. 4d equal to 16. So what is the value of d? So d equal to 16 by 4 or d equal to 4. So this is the value of the common difference. D equal to 4. So what is the question? Find the terms of the AP. Find the terms of the AP. A plus d, a plus 2d, so on. So the value of d 4 and we have to find the value of a. So substitute in any one of the equation, either 1 or the 2, substitute in 1. So equation 1 a plus 2d equal to 11 or a plus 2 into d value 4 equal to 11 or a plus 4 into 2 8 equal to 11 or a equal to 11 minus 8. So a equal to 3. So this is the first term. Find the terms of the AP. So therefore the terms are a plus d, a plus 2d, a plus 3d, a plus 4d. Now substitute the values. So a value, that is 3 plus, so d value 4. Next 3 plus 2 into 4, 3 plus 3 into 4, 3 plus 4 into 4. On simplification, so we get 3, 4 plus 3, 7, 4 into 2, 8, 8 plus 3, 11, 4 into 3, 12, 12 plus 3, 15, 4 into 4, 16, 16 plus 3, 19. So these are the required numbers. 3, 7, 11, 15, 19 are in AP. Now check whether the answer is correct or wrong. So the given, there are 5 terms in an AP. So 5 terms are in AP, no doubt. And the sum of these terms is 55. So their sum 3 plus 7, 10. 10 plus 11, 21. 21 plus 19 plus 15. So their sum is 55. That is correct. And the fourth term is 5 more than the sum of the first 2 terms. So here the fourth term is 15. So fourth term is 15. Fourth term is 5 more than the sum of the first 2 terms. So the sum of the first 2 terms, 3 plus 7, that is 10. So 10 plus 5, 5 more. So 10 plus 5, which is equal to 15. So 3, 7, 11, 15, 19 are in AP. So these are the required numbers. Next we move on to next question. The sum of 4 terms which are in AP is 32. So the 4 terms. And the ratio of the product of the first and the last term to the product of the 2 middle term is 7:15. Find the numbers. Once again go through the question. The sum of 4 terms which are in an AP. Which are the numbers? In the previous questions, the sum of the 3 terms or the sum of the 5 terms. So here the sum of the 4 terms. So how to consider the numbers or the terms in an AP? You know the general form of the AP. So general form of the AP, A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, so on. So this is the general form of the AP. What is the preceding term of the A? Preceding or the previous term? So the preceding term of A is A minus D. Preceding term of the A minus D, that is A minus 2D. And their preceding term A minus 3D. So are in AP. Or the question is like this. The sum of the first 3 terms and their product is given. At that time, A is the middle term. You already solved that type of the problems. So A is the middle term. So A plus D and A minus D are the 3 terms. To eliminate any one of the variable. So opposite side must. So therefore A minus D, A plus D are the 3 terms. Suppose if the 4 terms given, the sum of the 4 terms, which are the numbers, which are the terms to be taken? Here A minus 3D, A minus D, A plus D and A plus 3D are also AP. A minus 3D and A minus D, A plus D, A plus 3D are in AP. Suppose the question is like this, the sum of the 4 terms is like this 32. So the terms are A minus 3D, A minus D, A plus D, A plus 3D. For our easy calculation, so these are the terms. So these are also in AP. So therefore, if the 4 terms given, which are the 4 terms? A minus 3D, A minus D, A plus D, A plus 3D are in AP. Now look at the question. Let the numbers be A minus 3D, A minus D, A plus D, A plus 3D are in AP. So the question, the sum of the 4 terms which are in AP, that is 32. So their sum A minus 3D plus A minus D plus A plus D plus A plus 3D equal to 32. So their sum is given 32. Minus 3D plus 3D 0. Minus D plus D 0. So the like term A plus A plus A plus A. So that is 4A equal to 32. So therefore A is equal to 32 by 4 or A is equal to 8. So this is the first term. So find the numbers. Find the numbers means we have to find the value of A as well as the D. So you know the value of A. A is 8. So what about the D? D value. So what is the condition given? The ratio of the product of the first and the last term to the product of the 2 middle terms is 7:15. Find the numbers. So the ratio means a fraction. So the ratio of the product of the first and the last term. So here the first term and the last term, A minus 3D and A plus 3D are the first and the last term. So their product A minus 3D into A plus 3D. So the product of the first and the last term, to the product of 2 middle terms. So which are the middle terms? A minus D and A plus D. So their product A minus D into A plus D. So their ratio given. So ratio 7/15. So this is the condition. The ratio of the product of the first and the last term to the product of the middle 2 terms is 7/15. Just look at the numerator. A minus 3d into a plus 3d, that is in the form of a plus b into a minus b, identity. A plus b into a minus b, that is a square minus b square. So a square minus a b square means 3d whole square divided by a minus d, a plus d, that is also in the form of a plus b into a minus b. So here a square, first term a square, and b square is d square, equal to 7 by 15. Substitute the value of a value 8, so 8 square minus 3d whole square means 9d square divided by a square, 8 square minus d square equal to 7 by 15. So here 8 square, that is 64 minus 9d square divided by 8 square, 64 minus d square divided by equal to 7 by 15. Now find the value of d. So cross multiply. 15 into 64 minus 9d square equal to 7 into 64 minus d square. Now multiply. 15 into 64, you multiply 960 minus 15 into 9, 135d square equal to 7 into 64, 448 minus 7d square. So 960 transpose the constant term to the left hand side, that is minus 448 equal to minus 7d square, minus 135d square means that is plus 135d square. 960 minus 448, 512 equal to minus 7d square plus 135d square, 128d square. So we have to find the value of d. So therefore d square equal to 512 divided by 128, or d square equal to 128 ones are 128 fours are, that is 512. So d square equal to 4, therefore d equal to plus or minus square root of 4, or d equal to plus or minus 2. So this is the value of the common difference. What is the question given? Find the numbers. Find the numbers. So therefore the numbers are a minus 3d, a minus d, a plus d, a plus 3d. If a equal to 8 and d equal to, there are two possibilities. One is d equal to plus 2 or d equal to minus 2. So d equal to plus 2. Now substitute the values. A 8 minus 3 into d value 2. So here a 8 minus 2, 8 plus 2, 8 plus 3 into 2. Now simplify. 8 minus 3 into 2, 6, 8 minus 2, 6, 8 plus 2, 10, 8 plus 3 into 2, 6, or 2, 6, 10, 14 are in AP. Or one more possibility, if a equal to 8 and d equal to minus 2, so the terms are a minus 3d, a minus d, a plus d, a plus 3d. So we will get 14, 10, 6, 2. So these are the required numbers, or the 4 numbers. Now check whether the answer is correct or wrong. First one, the sum of the 4 terms which are in AP is 32. So these terms are in AP, no doubt. So their sum 2 plus 6, 8. 8 plus 10, 18. 18 plus 14, that is 32. Next, find the ratio, the product of the first and the last term. Product of the first and the last term, 14 into 2, that is 28. And the product of the middle two terms, 6 into 10. So 28 by 60. So we will get ratio 7 by 15. Next question, there are 4 terms in AP, the sum of middle 2 terms is 22 and the product of the first and the last term is 85. Find the 4 numbers. So here are the 4 numbers. So let the numbers be, if the 4 terms are given, so at that time we consider a minus 3d, a minus d, a plus d, a plus 3d are in AP. So there are 4 terms in AP, the sum of the middle 2 terms is 22. Which are the 2 middle terms? So a minus d and a plus d. So their sum a minus d plus a plus d equal to 22. Here minus d plus d 0, a plus a 2a equal to 22. So therefore a equal to 22 divided by 2 or a equal to 11. So this is the first term. And what is the second condition given? The product of the first and the last term is 85. So the product of the first and the last term. So here the first term is a minus 3d, last term is a plus 3d. So their product a minus 3d into a plus 3d equal to, so their product is given 85. So look at the left hand side, a minus 3d into a plus 3d, that is in the form of a square, a plus b into a minus b, a plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square. So a square, that is a square, minus a b square 3d whole square equal to 85. So a square value 11 square minus a 3d whole square 9d square equal to 85. So 11 square, 11 into 11, 121 minus 9d square equal to 85. Or minus 9d square equal to 85 plus 121 becomes minus 121, or minus 9d square equal to 85 minus 121 minus 36, or d square equal to minus 36 by minus 9. Minus minus cancel, 9 ones are 9 fours are, so d square equal to 4. So what is the value of d? So here the highest power is a 2, it has a 2 roots. So which are the 2 roots? One is a plus, another one is a minus. So d is equal to plus or minus square root of 4, or d equal to plus or minus 2. So this is the value of the common difference. So what is the question given? Find the 4 numbers. Which are the 4 numbers? A minus 3d, a minus d, a plus d and a plus 3d. So therefore the numbers are a minus 3d, a minus d, a plus d, a plus 3d. If a equal to 11 and d equal to plus 2 or minus 2, first d equal to plus 2. A minus 3d, 11 minus 3 into 2, 11 minus 2, 11 plus 2, so 11 plus 3 into 2, which is equal to 11 minus 6, 11 minus 2, that is 9, 11 plus 2, 13, 11 plus 3 into 2, 6. Now simplify, 11 minus 6, that is 5, 9, 13, 17 are in AP. Or one more condition or the possibility, a equal to 11 or d equal to minus 2, the numbers becomes 17, 13, 9, 5. So these are the required numbers, 5, 9, 13, 17 are in AP. Now check the answer is correct or wrong. First, there are 4 terms in AP, the sum of the middle 2 terms is 22. So which are the middle 2 terms? 9 and 13. So their sum 9 plus 13 is 22. So answer is correct. And the product of the first and the last term is 85. So here the first term is 5 and the last term is 17. So their product 5 into 17, that is 85. Next question, in an AP, the sixth term is one more than the twice the third term. The sum of the fourth and the fifth terms is 5 times the second term. Find the 10th term of the AP. So what is the question? Find the 10th term of the AP. 10th term or the nth term, AN or the A10. How can we find the 10th term of the AP? Formula AN equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. So what is the value of A as well as the D? So we have to find the value of A and D with respect to the condition given. In an AP, the sixth term is A6. Sixth term is one more than the, one more means plus 1, one more than the twice the third term. Twice the third term, A3, there twice the third term. So A6 equal to 2A3 plus 1, or sixth term is one more than the twice the third term. So A6, A plus 5D equal to 2 into A3, A plus 2D plus 1, or A plus 5D equal 2 into A, 2A plus 2 into 2D, that is 4D plus 1. Now transpose all the variable terms to the left hand side. A plus 5D minus 2A minus 4D equal to 1. Now simplify. A minus 2A minus A plus 5D minus 4D plus D equal to 1. So let it be equation number 1. So what is the second condition? The sum of the fourth and the fifth terms. Sum of the fourth and the fifth term, A4 plus A5. Fourth term and the fifth term is 5 times the second term. Second term A2, so 5 times means 5 into A2, or the sum of fourth and the fifth terms is 5 times the second term. So A4, A plus 3D plus A5, A plus 4D equal to 5 into A2, A plus D. Now next simplify. So A plus 3D plus A plus 4D equal to 5 into A, 5A plus 5 into D, 5D. A plus A, 2A plus 3D plus 4D, 7D equal to 5A plus 5D. Or 7D plus 5D becomes minus 5D equal to 5A plus 2A becomes minus 2A. 7D minus 5D, 2D equal to 5A minus 2A, 3A. Or A equal to 2D by 3. So this is the value of A. A equal to 2 by 3, 2D by 3. So this is the value of A. Now, how to find the value of A as well as the D? Substitute in 1. So, the equation number 1, minus A plus D equal to 1. Now, substitute the value of A, that is minus 2D by 3 plus D equal to 1. So, here the denominator term is 3. Now, multiply by 3. Multiply by 3. So, we get minus 2D plus 3D equal to 3, or minus 2D plus 3D, that is plus D equal to 3. So, this is the value of D. So, value of D is 3. So, how to get the value of A? Once again substitute in 1. Minus A plus D equal to 1, or minus A plus D value 3 equal to 1, or minus A equal to 1 plus 3 becomes minus 3, or minus A equal to minus 2. So therefore A equal to 2. So this is the value of the first term. So what is the question? Find the 10th term of the AP. 10th term of the AP formula, AN equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. 10th term A10 equal to A value 2 plus N value 10 minus 1 into D 3. or 2 plus 10 minus 1, 9 into 3, or 2 plus 9 into 3, 27. So therefore A10 equal to 29. So this is the 10th term. So 10th term is 29. So I think it is clear. Students, practice such a type of the application type questions. So I will continue in the next class. Thank you one and all.